This month sees the Exeter Drama Company performance at Longdown Village Hall of Humble Boy, a play by Charlotte Jones, the creator of ITV's hit period drama The Halcyon. We caught up with members of the cast to find out what the play is about and what audiences can expect.
Humble Boy is about a son who returns back to the family home after being a long, long time away to attend his father's funeral.
A young man called Felix, he's an astrophysicist, and he's come home because his father's died, so he's trying to fix his chaotic family life as well as solve this very difficult mathematical equation.
It's a play about a family who've recently lost someone and how they're all coping with it.
It's an interesting mix of characters and their different relationships with each other.
It's basically sort of a comedy drama based on family matters and complicated science.
I would say that it's a drama, but with some wonderful comic moments.
It's dark comedy to a certain extent,
Yes,
I would
it is.
say.
Yeah.
It's a tragicomedy, I think. Wouldn't you call it a tragicomedy?
Oh, definitely, yeah. There's some real laughs.
Yeah, there's some laugh out loud moments, aren't there? And then there's some really poignant moments.
Moments of enormous pathos, moments which are heartbreaking, but they're collided with moments of philosophy, moments of comedy, moments of dance and song. It's an extraordinary, diverse kaleidoscope.
I play Mercy, who is kind of orbiting the family. She's not really part of it, though she likes to think that she is. And I think she really cares for most of them, but they don't really care for her.
I am Rosie Pye, and I have returned to meet up with Felix as we have a history.
I think there's an extraordinary moment towards the end of the first half when Rosie is introduced as a character, and there's something gloriously open about her. I think to some extent all the other characters up to that point have been putting on performances in one way or another, trying to create a particular impression. And she comes in and there's a frankness to her as she's speaking to Felix, which I find deeply moving.
I play Felix. I really liked it actually because I thought it was so well written. There was a lot of depth to it, and I think the moment I've read the script, I thought I understood who Felix was and how he should be played.
You're very good, Rick. I'm Jim, the gardener. As you say, you don't want any spoilers, so it's Jim the gardener for now.
So I play Flora Humble, who is Felix's mother. I think everyone can connect with Flora. She's someone who, I think she married very young, and she, like everybody, had loads of ambition, loads of drive, loads of hopes for the future. And slowly but surely, as the years have worn on, her life hasn't turned out the way she hoped it would. I really like my line. I married your father and he brought me here to Morton in the mud to rot my life away.
It is a great line. There's also that wonderful line, and I'm going to get it slightly wrong now, about the kind of difficulty of the moment when you realise that you're not the key character in your own drama. What's the line?
Yeah, it's a funny thing when you realise you're no longer the heroine of your own life.
Isn't that wonderful? And I think that's a moment that surely everyone can relate to. George is in love with Flora. He's a man who is, I think, full of love. He loves swing music, he loves Flora, he loves his daughter, Rosie, enormously. But he's also a man who I think doesn't have a very controlled relationship with his emotions. So when he encounters obstacles, he tends to shout at the world.
I think if they were nice characters, there wouldn't be much of a play. You've got to have some kind of friction, don't you?
George Pye is a very funny character. I can't help laughing at what he's doing just about every time.
He's got it in him to be funny. Yeah.
Act 2 is probably my favourite bit of the play, the whole of it, because when it all, without giving too much away, when it all just comes to a crescendo, really.
I do love the end.
Yes, I love the ending as well.
The ending is lovely.
It's funny, it's got everything, I think, apart from nudity.
It's a lot of fun, and at the same time it's also really moving.
I think it will make you think about things in a different way, which is always a really good thing.
I think that people should come and see the play because it is genuinely an outstanding piece of writing.
I think it looks beautiful.
Yeah.
You'll have a roller coaster of emotions. It's a real rhapsody, isn't it? It's like a musical composition in some ways.
Even if you've never heard of it, even if you've never heard of the writer, this is a play that you absolutely want to get to know.
And The Humble Boy is on from the 27th to the 29th of June. You can book tickets for the performance at Longdown at the Exeter Drama Company website at exeterdramacompany.co.uk.